I'm going to share some childhood trauma with you. When I was about 9 years old, back in the mists of time, my mother bought me a playmobil, although at the time they were called play people, a play people Easter egg, which had a figure inside. And the box showed a cowboy, a policeman, I believe, a spaceman, Robin Hood definitely, a knight in armour, and one other figure, which was awful. So I eagerly, you can see what's coming here, can't you? I eagerly opened the Easter egg, wanted to get my sweaty palms on the figure, and guess which one I got? That's right, the nurse. Fantastic. This is a 1979-ish Playmobil nurse, which I've had for about 41 years or so. And it's awful, but it stands actually on the top of the door frame of my living room. And I have no idea why. And what accessory, what exciting dynamic accessory did this figure come with? That's right, a bedpan. Fantastic. So if any of your other Playmobil figures are suddenly bedridden and having gastroenteritis or something, she's your girl. It is actually quite... No, it's not interesting. It's not interesting at all, but I'm going to tell you anyway. It is actually quite interesting how... Ooh, get it in shot. It is actually quite interesting how primitive the old play people are compared to today's Playmobil. The faces are painted on instead of fiendishly injection moulded into the face like they are now. There's no turning hands. There's no different coloured hands, and they are a much harder plastic. I always did notice a rather provocative dress. Okay, it goes up at the front. It's like, hello boys. I always did find that a bit indiscreet for a National Health Service worker, even back in 1979 or so. Oh, got blue tack on the back where I've had a stuck. There you go. That's the least of her problems. But yes, she's definitely declared her allegiance to the Red Cross with that uniform. But yes, this is what happens to you when random chance destroys your childhood. You get the nurse. I actually remember when the Star Wars and Star Trek figures came out later that year. I had a medical team comprising of this young lady, Dr. McCoy from Star Trek The Motion Picture, and 2-1B, the medical droid from Star Wars. So there you go. It's a wonder any of my toys survived. So, yes, just one of those. That's my elbow crunching on the floor, which is good. That's age. But there you go. Playmobil. I wonder who decided to call them Playmobil. Probably Playmobil. Yes, that would be it. But this is a play person. There was also some very similar figures at the same time, a bit bigger, called Busybodies, if anybody remembers those. Busybodies were like, as I've said, slightly bigger play people, different company. Busybodies were rather popular. Anyway, I digress. Yes, I told you. Well, I didn't tell you, but I'm telling you now. You'll get all sorts of rubbish on this channel. Any random toy stupidness that occurs to me will appear here. So, be warned. I can't believe a bedpan. I mean, a wheelchair, a bed. I mean, it's not even circular. Look at it. It's not even circular. Very, very strange. A toy bedpan. Is your way to the... Yeah. Okay, thank you very much. I'm sure this will get 0 views, but it's kept me amused.